Elias, we'll start with you. What can you tell us about the injury that you sustained late here in the season that ultimately meant you weren't able to come back?
Yeah, it was an oblique injury. We were pushing to get back, and then when we definitely took longer than we expected. But then when the season was over, and we changed it to like preparing for next season and taking this time to do more work in the gym, etc.
Kevin, coming off a 25-win season, you break an NHL record at the start as well. What are your takeaways from your first year as a Vancouver Canuck?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I've been loving my time here, and obviously, going back to the summer, my goal was to find a place where I can showcase myself as a number one goalie. I was fortunate to get the opportunity here, and yeah, just really liked how everything worked out, and pretty happy with the season.
Petey, I know that Patrick, talked about potential off-season training options for you, maybe staying here. I know Rick also said that some things in your off-season probably need to change. What are your plans for the off-season, and do you believe you need to do something differently?
I got great resources here. Got great resources back home in Sweden. But yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, just do some extra work before flying home to Sweden.
Petey, again, a couple years ago, you have 100-point season. First half of last year, similar performance. What was the difference between then and now?
Yeah, obviously my playing wasn't to the standard, I guess, what it was those 2 seasons, and yeah, I don't even know what to try and get with the question, but yeah, points weren't the same, I guess.
A lot's been made about what happened earlier in the season with you and JT. How difficult was that to go through, and how much did it affect your play?
It was it's definitely was something I don't think neither of us could prepare for, the way it blew up, and just like that was like the focal point, not if we win or loss, it was like between us. Yeah, maybe we weren't the best of friends, but we respected each other as teammates, and yeah, that's what I want to say.
For Elias,
there's other guys there.
You guys have a comfortable room here. No wonder you don't let us in here anymore. Mark Crawford, a former coach of this team, said that the Sedins, Daniel and Henrik, became great players when they stopped falling down, because they had the skill, they had the game, they had the mind. All they had to do was be stronger so they could stay on their feet. Mm-hmm. How important do you think it is to you to get stronger, to get more leg strength?
No, it's that's what I need. Strength doesn't come easy for me. I have to, or everyone trains hard, but didn't get the best genetics from the parents. But no, I know. Obviously, I was dealing with a knee injury last off season that kind of was a little stop in my training last summer, so it was hard to truly train at 100% last summer. But with that being said, I'm just trying to look forward, and sucks we're not playing still, but with that being said, I'm going to take this time to take advantage of the extra month of training to come in ready for next season.
At least one from me as well. You've always talked about when you're at your best, you play on instinct. You have the skill level, it's there. Has that dynamic changed in the sense that there's certain things you need to work on to get to a level where you're not just stronger or maybe a bit quicker? Are there things you're going to target in the off season in that respect?
No, I still know when I play at instincts and things just happen up there than when I play at my best. I think early in the season, maybe I had a kind of wrong mindset that, yes, I've signed a big contract and now I have to do more instead of just being me. And then when points didn't come, tend to overthink. So, yeah, I mean, I've touched on it before. I'm not perfect. I'm trying to be, but yeah, it's been a lot of adversity this year, but I'm always trying to believe I can grow from it and learn and be better.
Question for Marcus. You came in kind of after everything, the beginning of the season, midway point. What did you notice about the locker room when you came in and how it evolved from February all the way till the end of the season?
Yeah, like you said, I can't really speak on what transpired before, but I feel like I came into a locker room that wants to win. The care factor from all the guys is right there. Everybody loves each other and wants to push each other. So I think we have a young group still, like very young group, and I think we can learn a lot from this year, both on and off the ice. And if we can learn and grow from that, I think we're in a great spot.
Kiefer, this is obviously your first year here in Vancouver, career year for you. Can you talk us through what it's been like for you this season?
It's been a lot of ups and downs. I think emotionally it's been a lot this season, dealing with, all the adversity that our team has faced. But I think as players, you just try to go about your business, put one foot in front of the other and take it day by day. And, you always try to find the next game or next opportunity to kind of grow yourself and build something special here. And I think we got a lot of things that, we're looking forward to because, we faced so much stuff this year, and we're right on the brink of playoffs. So I think overall, I think it sucks to not be in the playoffs, but we're in a good spot because we our fire in our belly's probably going to get a little bit bigger this summer, and I think everyone can look in the mirror and be a little bit more accountable and figure out where we're going to be better moving forward. And I think we're gonna take a couple next steps next year.
PD, last year you guys were really good at getting to the slot, getting to the good areas, getting chances. This year, I mean, similar lineup, obviously few new faces, but overall the core was the same. What was the difference? What was the struggle? Why you guys couldn't get to the good areas as well this year?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, team scouts us, but yeah, I don't think I have the right answer now. Otherwise, I guess things would have been better, or we would have got more shots from there. But yeah, if it was chemistry with demons, or if it's, I don't know, don't have the exact answer.
Elias, there are some numbers that show that compared to 2 years ago, your skating speed has fallen off a decent bit, as well as the velocity of your shot. Do you maybe have some theories about why that's been the case?
Not exactly, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. But definitely gonna work on it.
For Kevin and anybody else, if this applies, are you planning on going to the World Championships?
So we had this conversation with Team Finland, and I'm not going this year. I've had this little niggle that not gonna allow me to go this year, so I'm gonna focus on rest and recovery, and then keep building for next season instead.
Petey, Rick was here earlier, and he talked about speaking to you earlier and wanting to make sure that you could meet the organization halfway. Where are you and Rick at? Like, do you feel that your relationship is good and he's the coach that can potentially get the most out of you?
Yeah, definitely. Rick is great. He's a good leader. He's teaching me a lot, teaching everyone. So yeah.
Elias, a couple of years ago, right before Bruce got hired, you'd gone through a stretch where you weren't on your game, and obviously you'd missed the previous season or 30 games in the previous season with injury. Are you able to draw on what you were able to overcome then in sort of approaching this summer and getting your game back on track?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, hockey, and I mean, I guess life generally is always ups and downs, and I'm always trying to live in the present and see what I can do better. And yes, I've had some stretches where I haven't been good, but also I've turned it around, and that's what I'm gonna do now too.